win first and foremost. How much would it mean to Canada to have another double champ?
Everything, I think. I think they're really looking for that, you know?
And then next question for me is, you did mention retirement and this being your last season.
Yeah.
How much are you going to miss giving us these good times and memes?
How much are you gonna miss to troll you guys?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna
I'm
say
gonna
troll.
miss it, that's for sure.
Olivier, first question for you. Where's the suit?
Where's the suit?
Yeah.
Ah, man. You know they are super happy, eh? That you said the name like you did. And for some reason you said gentleman like not in English. But in English world.
One more for me. Ahead of your championship bout, do you have any events with your sponsors, Later Pair, Do Gentlemen, or OnlyFans coming up?
I'm not the only one, eh?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Repère du gentleman. But gentleman is an English word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't too great at French class.
But it's English!
Hey Olivier, when you think about that Burgos and Clay Collar main event, what was your immediate reaction?
Like, how many concussions do they have? No, but truly, like, probably the fight of the year. I really think it was a great fight. It was great to have that kind of a fight here in New York, in front of Shane. Well, I'm sure Shane would have liked to win, but like in front of Shane Burgos fans. Like, all amazing was that. Like, I'm really impressed that they survived first, but I'm really impressed that they freaking bring it, you know. And I'm wondering how much damage Collar took.
Lastly for me, you and Clay Collard now fighting for $1 million. He's kind of been working his way to get to this opportunity. How does it feel, that matchup?
It's more motivating for me to fight a new guy, so I'm really happy with that matchup. And you know, Collard, at first, I think I didn't really like him. You know, he was loud and everything, but he's really a nice guy. I really like him now. Like, I'm really happy that he's where he is. You know, you have a family man, and he's actually really nice in backstage. And he works so hard. You know, he didn't make the playoff last year, the year before. He lost against Manfield, I think, again in semi-final or something like this. So I'm really happy for him, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to do my job. You know?
Yeah, congrats.
What would it take to have an event in Montreal?
Oh, you're gonna have to ask PFL. But yeah, I would like to bring. I still have this dream to bring PFL in Montreal. But I don't think I'm gonna do the season anymore. I'm getting older, and new stuff is happening in my life. So I think it's too much. You know, it was a little bit crazy to do two seasons, one after the other. I mean, you have a little break and then they call you to fight Shane Burgos. It was a little bit crazy. But if they do an event, I think we have a lot of great talent in Quebec that we could bring a lot of people to watch the show. More people than here, actually. And, there's a lot of people here, but I think we could like fill a great arena in Montreal.
And for all your Quebec fans, where's the after party?
Oh my God, I don't know. Rodolphe, tu fais un after party ou? No after party.
No after party?
Olivier, just judging by your win today, how would you scale for yourself? How would you rate your own performance?
I'm really happy. Like, I think I'm good on the ground. I never won by TKO on the ground, and so it was something new. And to be honest, I was like, oh, should I go for the kill? And then the ref said, oh, move. It's like, oh, okay, let's go for the kill. And then it happened, you know. But there was this thought, like in the behind, like, oh, I hope I'm finishing because I'm really giving it all, you know. So, but yeah, it was something special to win by TKO, especially that I was telling some people maybe like a month ago at the gym, or I think at the gym, that how hard it is to finish a fight with a mount. You know, a lot of times you just get punched and they just turn, but finishing from the mount is really hard, and I did it, so it's pretty funny.
Right.
Thank you.
Olivier right here, man. So right now you are the face of Canadian MMA. You winning, becoming a two-time PFL champion, and probably cement yourself as the second greatest Canadian mixed martial artist of all time, behind the great George St. Pierre. Speaking of GSP, you have spent a lot of time with him throughout your career. Do you have a GSP story you'd like to share with us?
Oh my god, GSP stories. You have to tell me like 10 minutes before. Like I had in a podcast at some point, and like for a joke, you know, I asked him which dinosaurs would win in a fight, and he was really upset with me because the dinosaurs I was telling him were not at the same era. You know? And he was like, make no sense, your question make no sense. But yeah, I think that was really funny. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that dinosaurs were like different era. You know?
One last question. So you are one fight away from not only being a two-time PFL champion, but a full-time barista. I've been starting to drink some more coffee lately. What is your
Full-time barista.
What is your go-to coffee? And I guess since you're gonna be a full-time barista, you got any?
Yeah. I said, oh my god, that's the problem with you guys. You know, you say something and then you really take the word like out of it. But like when I was saying like I want to be a barista, it's more like I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know? So if I want to do a little barista, I'm gonna be a little barista, you know. But like me, it's the latte, you know. I work like maybe 2 years in a cafe, and I really like this experience. And I was even doing like some rosetta, you know, in the coffee. It was pretty good.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing you at Starbucks.
Ah, come on!
Olivier, you talked about retiring at the end of the season. Now that we're into the knockout stages tonight, were you kind of walking around going, this could potentially be throughout the week like the last one?
Oh man, you have to repeat that for me.
Basically, you were talking about retiring at the end of the season. Were you like walking around this week, taking in New York, taking in the venue, and thinking, you know, possibly this could be the last one?
I did. Just before the fight, I did, because if I was losing this fight, it would be it for me, you know. So for sure, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because of that. But I mean, right now I really feel in a great place. You know, you always have the little doubt. You always have like a little voice in your head that telling you like something crazy could happen. But I really feel comfortable now. You know, sometimes I don't feel I'm ready, but when I get in the cage, it's my place, and I think that's something different from before. So yeah, I'm really happy with where I am mentally right now.
There's no way you're gonna win the $1 million, or you know, maybe if the result doesn't go your way, you're gonna sit there and go, come on, I have to do one more.
But like I said, depends on the PFL, you know. If they do it in Montreal, the money is good, the opponent is good, and if they want to put some Quebecer on the card, we'll be happy to do it. You know.
Olivier, was Bruno striking better than you thought it would be?
Yeah, he was surprising. Yeah. So he actually I really thought he was going to throw a lot of the hook and the leg kick, and he did. But he went to the body too, so that was surprising for me, and he was pretty good at countering. I was surprised by that. But from what I saw, we didn't saw a lot of things from him, especially when he was fighting a southpaw. There was no southpaw of him, so we didn't really know. We saw a little bit of Martinez last fight. I think Martinez became southpaw the last round, so we saw a little bit of this, but that's pretty much it. So it was kind of weird to go in this fight and really not knowing what would be the style of my opponent. And that's why the first round, I think I took it a little bit easier to see if I was going to put a lot of pressure, if he was going to counter, if he was going to wait for a takedown. So I think I was smart in this fight. The guy was dangerous, so I think I did good. You know.
Now that's one for me. You retired this year, you retire next year or whenever. Do you see yourself looking to coach the next generation of Canadians?
No. No, you know, being a coach, it's as much work as being an athlete, and I don't want to do that. That's why I want to stop. You know, it's too much work for me. And when I see my coach Speras and Richard, they are always away. I don't want to be those guys. You know, so they are always at the gym. They are always away. They sacrifice so much for us, and I'm not willing to do that anyway. Not right now.
Thank you.
What's up, Olivier? What's your favorite part of New York? What's your least favorite part? And are you excited to go to Washington, D.C.?
My least favorite, I would say, the smell and the noise, and my favorite is restaurant.
And what about D.C.? You excited to go to the nation's capital?
Yeah. I think I'm down. Why not?
No. Thanks.
How is it? Is it good?
I don't know. I'll see you in November.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
That's it.
Who's your favorite camera guy?
You.
Right here.
Here you. Oh shit.
Who's your favorite media member?
What was the worst question?
You.
All good, guys?
I got one.
Thank you.
I got one.
One?
Yeah.
Okay, one.
So, Olivier, you've been here before. This is your second time going to a PFL championships. You kind of have a rhyme or a reason, a rhythm at this point. How do you plan to carry the next couple weeks into November?
Look, I'm gonna have some stuff in my mind the next couple of weeks, but I'm gonna go train. You know, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna come back pretty fast. I think one of my friends and training partner, Mix Fall, I think he needs a southpaw. You know, he's fighting in Boston, and I think you did an interview with him. So I'm gonna try to go help him, and yeah, that's it. You know, I'm gonna try to. He helped me so much that it's my time, my turn. You know, to help him. And,
His turn to win.
And his turn to win too, and I think he's gonna kill it.
Thank you so much. Congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.